Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So straight into the action. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very...
He's having a shot! Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Yamal carries the ball down the right. Koundé. Camavinga. And it's Rice. Yamal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Threads one in.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he can clear it away. Spence. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Rooney. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's El Khanous. Oh, that's neat. Tries to pass, and he shoots! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Messi. Lewis Skelly. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gear. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 38 minutes is...
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Messi. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yamal's cross. Rice tries to... He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Rice opts for safety. Throw in. Lewis Skelly, who does have an assist to his name. And now they can clear their lines. That has not gone well. Yamal. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha, he's got away. Looking for options for movement. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's come back out to him. Goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Wayne Rooney.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly...
Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's a good ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Camavinga. Now he's had a shot! It's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
Number 20.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Rafinha.
Arsenal making
13,
further changes here, and in quick succession.
Coming on the field.
Quite a game this,
Number
all
17.
square again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Goes for a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He might be in here! And a chance! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. And the shot! Caught offside that time.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Six added minutes have been indicated.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal attempts a clearance. Puyol driving on and making good progress. Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, there are keepers, Peter, great keepers, and there's this man, Manuel Neuer. One of the few...
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Haaland. And this is Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And back to the keeper. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Fernandes. And he's in on goal. Oh, shoot it! Oh, off the bar! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Yamal. Look at the space here. Decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He did everything right in getting to the ball, but it's a bad one to miss.
Van Dijk. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That's a cute ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Diaz, and he's managed to get free. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Haaland, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé. Diaz is wide and looking to get onto this. And the finish! Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Scholes. Van Dijk gets it away. Rice. And it's El Khanous. El Khanous. And it's lofted through here.
There will be 1
Fernandez.
minute added time.
Bergkamp, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's been played through. And this is Shevchenko. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
After 49 minutes...
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vardiol. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Another throw-in. Stood up well to him there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rooney, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Rice. And El Canous. Lewis Skelly. Shevchenko. Played down the flank. Can he get onto this? Fernandez. Now Bergkamp. It's a really well-measured ball. Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé, and it's Rice. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. That'll be a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Messi coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Bergkamp making good progress.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Rooney. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Rooney! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Camavinga looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. Spread out to the left. He has found the way through. That'll be a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Luis Diaz coming on the field, number 11.
Referee's given a throw.
Harry Kane, number 14. Desiree Doué.
Oh, it's played into the... Impressive jump! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Lionel Messi.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
And that will be it. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Would everyone like to join me?
Your reflections then, Jim.
Barcelona.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
Pamplona really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Shevchenko. Now it's João Pedro. He's free, he has... And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shot could be on. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's real.
Shapes to shoot! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pamplona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now, can he find a... He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi. Oh, great header! Oh, super decent chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. João Pedro. Great chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, what? Camavinga! Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
João Pedro. Oh, this is a very good run. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. Down to business again. Shevchenko makes a dash for it. And there's the shot! And that's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Now it's Rice. Chance, surely! Oh, good finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Scholes charging forward, the ball at his feet. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! And that's past the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Nice control. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 18.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Shevchenko.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Shevchenko.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Pamplona have reclaimed it. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught napping. There's the header! Rosier. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Shoots! And that's wide.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And it's Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful. And Shevchenko! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Now it's João Pedro. He's picked his way. Can he finish? It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 7. Number 6.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Now it's Shevchenko. He's found it. Tries a shot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's found a way. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 17.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
Pamplona are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Another one! This must be his personal high. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Please make sure you follow the instructions.
Shevchenko, very much.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We're up and running then.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to...
Rice! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a...
Could be danger here! Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Mbappe on net. Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe. Showing great feet there. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Half an hour played now. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Shevchenko. And he's got the big chance! And that's a sharp finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's got away. Koundé gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And a chance! And he hits the net. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Anton. Now it's Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bayer.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Mbappe. And he's got away from him. Shot a goal! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Scorer for Barcelona, Number 18.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that is all they have time for. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. Away we go again. Ryerson proves just a little bit too strong. That is good progress on the left. And he's managed to get free. Lewis Skelly. Oh, that's superb. And the finish! And it's in! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Anton. And he's lost his man here. He's having a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Pinches it off him. Van Dijk. Van Dijk getting this one clear. No, that's been intercepted. Schlotterbeck.
The attendances for this match.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's there to retrieve it. Now the ball's gone astray. And the shot! And he scores! Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, chance for a shot! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And he's found a way past. Shevchenko takes a shot! No, it's wide.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Shevchenko being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, he's on his own! Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. And it's Rice. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Girassi. Quality ball. Oh, delightful ball. Camavinga. Oh, great chance! And there's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
86 minutes in.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Coming on to replace him is number 20.
Oh, just skips past his man. He's in! Must tries a shot! And that's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
After 89 minutes in.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Anton. That has been cut short. Good ball, good take. Now it's Shevchenko. Rice. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 18.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Anton. Now it's Girassi. Scholes. He's found a way through. Oh, it's a great
And he
ball
shoots!
He's got a goal! How many, just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe, very much the hero in this game.
I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing
Your final
our
thoughts,
birthday
Jim?
boy
Well,
a
the look
very
on the...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
So welcome
today's
one and
match.
all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The support... Impressive jump! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
After 4 minutes in, number 18.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, look at the space here. Shot a goal! And no mistake. 2-0 and in next to no time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nice bit of trickery. Always played it in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe running with the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Shevchenko, he has found the way through. And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to...
Bellingham! No, not quite.
Madrid are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And that has left him in a heap. And here's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Rice. That's a lovely pass. Shot could be on. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Andrei Shevchenko.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Plays the return pass. And here's Shevchenko. And the shot's on here. Mbappe. Garcia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Garcia stood his ground strongly. And here's Bellingham.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Rice, who's set up one goal so far. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So we're underway for the second half. Scholes wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe, and it's made its way to him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Mbappe. Shevchenko being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing...
It's Scholes! And he hits the net! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, he's bustling, decent chance! And that's wide.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Well, that's well spotted. Shevchenko. And here's Mbappe. And he shoots! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 16.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Shevchenko. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, super ball! Goes for a shot! Well taken goal!
After 75 minutes.
How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Picked out brilliantly. Camavinga! Oh, good finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Puyol does well to get it back. Now it's Mbappe. He's got shoots! No, it's wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. The final 5 minutes. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Rice. And it's Scholes. Strong running down that left flank. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Shevchenko, chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona find and the finish! And it's come back out to him. We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly. Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Messi. Now there's a fine ball. Great chance! Oh, that was brilliantly defended. Messi gets it away. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Bergkamp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice venturing down the left. Now it's Messi. Now it's Haaland. Looking for options for moves. It's a goal! But that is not going to count.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Camavinga. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rice, and here's Messi. There's the shot! Rice. And it's Van Dijk. It's Bergkamp. Now it's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Rice. Great ball, and he's in here.
Have been indicated.
Deftly away. He's beaten the last man. Haaland. Haaland! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Goal scorer for Barcelona, number 20.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Barcelona ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Alcanus. Rice. Now it's Messi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fernandez. Could move up a gear here. Shot could be on. Decent chance! And there's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Number 7.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Quite a game this, all square again. There's real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Manchester United, shot a goal! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, chance! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So again, we have parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, what about it? This is going right to the wire. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, what has happened here? And he can clear it away. Nicely aimed pass. Al-Kanous. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Look, shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
He's found a way through. Messi picks out He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Number 14,
Yamal.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Rice with the short one. And there's a searching pass. Goes for a shot! And with that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Haaland. Messi shot a goal! Barcelona! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again.
20 minutes in. Number 19.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Yamal. Now it's Rice. And he was quick to react. Aguero, renowned for his long-range shooting. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Haaland. Tries to cross. Svensson. Looking for options for move. And he shoots! And he's stuck it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Barcelona after 33 minutes in.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Messi. Lionel Messi.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Clipped into space. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona benefiting from an own goal. Not that you'll hear them complaining.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Rice. And El Canous. And it's Luis Skelly. Oh, delightful ball. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So the action resumes. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. It's a promising position. Haaland! Loose ball now. And oh, what has happened here? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
He is through here. Oh, that was vital. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Messi. Koundé tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. So we've reached the hour mark. Alcanus. Haaland. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Number 19.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Koundé. Threads one in. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a great...
Big chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And he's managed to get free. Koundé. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Dembele. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Haaland, spread it left. Haaland! And that is faded wide. Koundé. Haaland receives it in a good position here.
3 minutes at a time.
And the number on the board is 3. And the referee brings it to a close. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter.
Competition just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Branthwaite makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle. I don't think any opposition forward will relish playing against him. I think I'm right in saying that.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Elanga. Caicedo. And it's Rice. And Scholes. Scholes getting forward. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Caicedo.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Elanga tries to pass it through. Now it's Aguero. Joao Pedro. Now it's Shevchenko. It's run loose here. Played into space. And that was nowhere near his best. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. Rice. Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. And he is deftly away. And he can thump it away. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Joao Pedro. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! And he scores! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Now it's Shevchenko. And here's the chance to counter. O'Brien. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Everton leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Everton are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes, 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Ambitious ball here. Some resolute defending there. Shevchenko. Now it's Joao Pedro.
Everton are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Shoots! Joao Pedro. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. Because
Chance, surely! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Trossard is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Scholes. Scholes. Now it's Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fernandes. That'll do under the circumstances. Fernandez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's on his own! He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Has another go! And a neat finish! Aguero at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Scholes? No, that's been intercepted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The final 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Everton nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's Aguero! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Aguero demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Bukayo Saka.
Time for a change in personnel. Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
He's picked his way through, nicked it back promptly. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Everton conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? O'Brien tries to play it through. Haaland, and he's managed to get... Haaland! No! He had to, and yet he could not.
Haaland has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gabriel calmly anticipates. O'Brien. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Rice. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get rid. Elanga. Now it's Pedro. Played out wide. O'Brien. So just 15 minutes still to come. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. That is ended up in no man's land. Great ball if he can get there. Aguero just about within shooting range. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Played out to the left flank. Scholes scooting forward. Looking for a runner. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, easy pickings there. Elanga, upright. Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. So now, 5 brave individuals must step forward. Haaland to get things going. No! Denied remarkably! Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Pedro is the next man in the spotlight. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I actually think he was quite brave to do that, Peter, but it was the right result.
Arsenal looking to keep step. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
I don't think there was ever any doubt really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind.
Shevchenko is the second man to step up for his team. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Arsenal are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, sent in the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
We're on to number 3 here.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This then to level matters. Denied! He's made the save!
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end. It's all about his mindset now.
Dispatched! Everton have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your reflections then, Jim?
Everton can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.